Here are 10 ring exercises for beginners, starting with the ring push-up, which is a fantastic exercise for developing the strength of your chest, triceps and shoulders, and also really good for working on that ring shoulder stability. I like to start with an overhand grip and then drop to a neutral grip as you come through and then push. The rings can just touch the tops of your biceps and then push to the top. Next up, we've got an inverted row. Again, I'm going to start with an overhand grip and then pull round to neutral. Make sure you're not overarching your lower back. Keep your glutes tight and your ribs tucked down a little bit. To engage the lats, pull the rings down towards your hips. Here we have a straight arm hold, which is a really good exercise for strength and stability. Essential one to learn to move on to lots of other exercises like a ring tricep dip. Lock the elbows, pull the hands into your sides, and if you can, slightly externally rotate your hands and shoulders. Tricep dips on the rings can be a really tough exercise, so here I'm showing you a leg assisted version, but you're still going to do the same upper body shape that you would even if you were hanging free on the rings. So you want your elbows to go back and together. You're going to lean forwards, looking at the floor when you're in the low position, and then extend, looking forwards as you come up. Rings are a great way to work towards doing a full pistol squat. Here you can see me doing a double arm assisted pistol squat. You want to keep your heel on the floor and your back upright and minimize the help with your arms. Also, on the leg you're standing on, don't let that knee cave in. You can also do a single arm assisted version where you're just reducing the amount of help you give yourself. This ring reach out exercise is quite similar to an ab wheel rollout. It's really good for the abs and the lats. You want to keep your glutes tight, only reach as far as your shoulders feel comfortable. And the number one thing to avoid is you're trying not to overarch your lower back. So brace your abs, brace your glutes, and keep your belly button drawn in. This next exercise is called skin the cat. As you can see, I'm on a lower bar, but if you had a higher bar, you could bring your legs all the way to straight at the front. Basically, you're going to do a backwards roll, rolling round, extending your legs down only as far as you feel comfortable, and then coming back around. Ideally, do it with straight arms the whole way through, but that can be quite a challenge. You might have to bend your arms a tiny bit when you're first trying it. Here's a really good tricep exercise for the long head of your tricep. It's actually quite hard to do neatly, but with practice, it's a really effective exercise. The key is keep your biceps level with your temples the whole time. Keep your glutes tight, abs drawn in, a bit like you would on the ring rollout. You're going to drop your hands behind your head and then extend. The most common mistake on this is that people stand too horizontal. You want to be relatively upright for this exercise. The ring chin-up is an essential exercise for developing your pulling strength. I like to go from an overhand grip to a neutral or underhand grip at the top. If you haven't got the strength yet to do a full ring chin-up, get a box, start off at the top and just practice lowering as slow as you can under control. Eventually you'll be able to do a full chin-up. This exercise is fantastic for developing the core strength towards harder exercises such as a straight leg toes to rings or a hanging L sit. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you haven't yet got yourself a pair of gymnast rings, check out the description. I've put an affiliate link in there of a pair of rings that I highly recommend and use myself. Leave a comment with which of these was your favorite beginner ring exercises.